Within every breath is a series of instruction action to follow a river or stream to navigate, searching for a favorite spot to sit by, lean on, lie down, pick up a stone, wood piece, leaf, ice, of choice, hold it in bare hands and stay still, until it is warmed up from body temperature while contact. Place it down at the point where I was at, believe, and find the next liking spot to repeat the action. This is one of my practice undertaking in current freezing weather of a Glasgow winter, focusing on taking actions by going to the outdoor environment and transferring energy from one's body to the cold, non-living matters. In a way to experience the change in temperature physically, but also to meditate on whatever reflecting our minds during the time taking to warm up the object. Locations for this project is assigned to be by a river, as a suggestion to use only water flows, bird tweeting, snowfalls, or cloud changing to sense time pass in the journey of taking actions. The initial idea of this practice formulated in the noon when my head was piled up with heavy thoughts on cruelty in history and living, responding to topics around wars and deaths that I had recently seen online, during time of lockdown with limited access of travel and visit physically. This emotional drain of sorrow and disempowerment of my body, as all of a sudden I unexpectedly felt the warmth from my right hand on the bit of space I was occupying, that is in the corner of my bed. So I told myself while sitting quietly, even if all actions of trying to alter is meaningless, defined plots in a certain way that cannot be changed, the process of my body generating heat and energy to allow my brain and mind to function and able to think through these recreated situations is actually happening in this reality that I'm currently located at. Later on, when I took a walk in Cavengrove Park, expected to encounter with nature, I stood by the river leaning on the iron fence, holding a bit of snow in my hand. Slowly, what is in my head started to fade away as I watched the river flows non-stop, warmed up the fence of iron. Then the snow quietly melted into water and left my hand, but the dripping created a pattern on the ground which could be seen by any bare eyes. Eventually, all trace will be gone. After all, they are merely physical changes that will happen in the surroundings, triggered by warmth from our body temperature, which further dissolves into a part of the ambient and will probably become vital to the environment in a certain degree. That, the diffusion happening all the time, exchanges of breathed air, contact between molecules through various surfaces, a physical balancing that's always in process, consumption of all forms of energies. Heat comes as a byproduct of its metabolism, and easily gone strengths experienced in thermal changes, reflecting our surroundings, or a measurement of level of liveliness recorded in Celsius or Fahrenheit degrees. At this moment's inflection of my present mind, I have been cured by this silent changing. While watching the river flows in the snowy winter, the transformation in perception of coldness to warmth via my own physical body, but keeping mindful, I now feels quite okay.